everyone just needs some sort of, I mean, it might take years, it might take time, but their kids could be the little spawns that are going to fucking go off and be like, fuck this, be kinder to people.
There's a beautiful thing. I gave a guy a ride to work or a ride home yesterday.
Yeah, in the middle of a pandemic. Cool.
But you know what? He's an older gentleman.
Do I have allergies? Do I have COVID? I don't know.
I don't know. I probably got him sick. He's probably going to die. He's a very nice older gentleman. He works in construction. And he grew up in Washington, Idaho. I'm sure he saw firsthand like people being racist assholes.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's racist. All I know is how he treated me. And I really doubt he's racist, honestly. He's such a nice guy. He's been stabbed. He's been shot. He's broken his back. He's had all these crazy things happen in his life. I think he was telling me about his brother who was I
love how open this guy is, for one.
Well, in a few days, you get to know someone. In a week, he...
Women are so closed off. You don't hear this much. It takes you a while to break through the whole, I am confident.
That's another thing that's... people always think women are just so open and talk about everything.
Fuck no. We do so many weird puzzle pieces. We give you just a little bit, so you're like... Ooh, is there more? But then you're like, fuck you, I'm not interested. You don't have to make me be interested. And it just goes back and forth like that all day.
He literally, in passing, this is how crazy guys are in general. In passing, we were talking about horror movies, and he said he watched a horror movie, Hostel.
Yeah.
And his brother, he couldn't watch it, and his brother couldn't watch it. And they've seen some shit in their time. And he goes, his brother couldn't.
They've seen shit that should be equal to Hostel, is basically what they're saying.
His brother went to war, multiple wars. And his brother ended up committing murder-suicide.
Shut up.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, cool, so... And I didn't change the subject, but he did. He's like, anyways, let's get... It's like, oh my God. So this guy's been through the fucking ringer. Now, he treats me with the utmost respect. He breaks my balls. But he looks like he asks me for things as... Like, I'm not the boss of the job, but he asks me about things as if I am.
Yeah.
Because he values my opinion.
You feel superior. I'm just kidding.
And it's like, I'm a long-haired brown kid.
Yeah.
Who's...
Like, he's not asking you like most people. Do you know how many people in California ask people like you, brown people with long hair, where their papers are? Like, it's like a daily occurrence. And I'm like... Yeah. It's in California. You bitches talk about how democratic you are and how liberal you are and how everyone's just like so fucking welcoming. Yeah. And then you have bitches asking Jose for a fucking, where's your papers? Who the fuck carries papers around nowadays?
Yeah. And
you're carrying an ID. Ask for an ID. I just don't. Come on. People are so stupid.
I know.
Fucking so sick of everyone.
That's it.
And that's why I said burn it down.
That's the other side. Oh, God, we're back to it again. We're not burning anything down, Amanda.
Burn it down. Anarchy. Anarchy.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, my God. That came out.
That was Satan.
This is why I don't want to end up like Mexico. This is why we need the police.
This is why we're in Mexico. This is why we cops. This is why.
Their police force is completely corrupt. They're all fucking by the cartel. The cartel's got them by the balls. And they are the cartel. It's all one and the same.
I'm sorry. I'm making myself laugh right now. I'm like on a totally different playing field over here.
But you know what? We deal with it because we love Mexican food so much.
It's true.
Even racists are like, God damn, I love a burrito.
That's the thing. Like, I just don't understand how you can be racist. And then also, look how many amazing black artists there are.
Oh, it's amazing. That's what I was going to say.
Like, come on. You're going to try to be racist? How? You can't do a groove like that. You can't hit the drums that way. You can't fucking play that bass. There's just like so many parts and so many different genres that they can cover. And it fucking sounds seamless.
That is a stereotype that is true, and I think it's
Love
just
it.
That certain genetics is when
they have soul. When
a black person sings, not every single one, but the majority of them that can sing, they got a texture and a quality of their voice that is like that's it.
But here's the thing: how many people go through life, and if it's easy, you have no soul. You don't have that, like, charisma to do that side. Like, I think different people handle trauma in different ways, for sure. Yeah. But
James Brown, fuck, Jesus, he had a really hard upbringing.
That's what I mean. Like, there's certain just childhoods that they went through that were just so fucking hard. And then not only that, you see every race do it, or any person is capable of making some heartfelt, sweet-ass music when they go through hard times. And usually those are the best artists. Usually when they have, like, some sort of fucked up background. Like, Hozier made an album in his mom's basement. Like, that motherfucker was, like, 35, sad, and just like, I'm in my mom's basement. Made a great album. Like, now he's everywhere. Like, there's...
good art can come from anywhere.
That's what I mean. Like, you have so many different stories from so many different
Taylor
bands.
Swift just made the best indie album of all time.
I hate her album. I get it. I love her, and I'll probably like it later.
It's not indie.
It's just right now it makes me mad that she's not correcting the genre of the music. It's soft pop.
I've heard it called like a folk masterpiece. I've heard it be called like, who the fuck's writing these articles and what music are you listening to?
It's not indie.
Call it soft pop.
Yeah.
Call it hay bale bubblegum. You could call it...
What's hay bale bubblegum?
I just made it up. That's exactly what she's playing.
I
made up another genre today.
My thing is that she looks... I expected some more powerful, moving shit. Like... She sounds lame to me. I'm going to call you out, girl. You have talent. You are able to write a song.
The problem is she doesn't have struggle.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. All of these people lack struggle that are arguing for certain things and being so black and white.
Yeah.
Have a struggle. See it from both sides.
You ever write a fucking deep song on a jet ski? Or while you're fucking in your plush bed, knowing that all your bills are paid for the next 2 years?
I can tell you right now. Hey, by the way, I started writing a camp song. So, because we went camping and we were doing songs. And so I made one, and it talks about getting too close to the geysers and burning your toes off.
I like it.
And it's really dark and weird. And then but it's cute too. It has like a cute tune to it, but it's creepy. And
we'll put that on your album.
Yeah, so I think what I'm going to go into now, here's a new career for a man. It's going to be career hour. That's what I'm going to call it. Career minute. One thing leads to another. Career minute and a half, because it'll probably take me that long to spit this out because I'm getting super stoned right now. I ate that gummy.
It's becoming career hour. What's going on?
So I'm going to sing Campfire humorous, like, dark comedy songs for kids.
Oh shit.
And I think it would be really funny
if we talking did about that last night, like James and the Giant Peach.
Yeah, that's a dark show. People need some dark thoughts in their heads.
Yeah, all the kids shows are too light and everything's like
it sounds so wrong.
Every day ends in equality, and it's like, I get that. I get what you're trying to do.
Have some fear. Yeah. I need you to be a little scared.
Dude, this kid's parents got eaten by a rhino, and then his psychologically and physically abusive aunts
drove him into a psychotic breakdown.
And they were like, "You'll get eaten right up by the rhino." And they're scaring the shit out of him. And this poor kid's like dreamt up this whole fucking peach thing.
Because you know what I realized when he was having a psychological breakdown is when the metal shark in the ocean, if you haven't watched James the Giant Peach, by the way, that's what you have to watch after you listen to this podcast.
It's about a poor child who's being abused, basically. And it's a child's book and movie.
He's crying watching kids play outside around this massive peach, and just like tears are streaming down his face, and he's in like this little schoolboy outfit.
I'm not allowed to go outside.
So then he goes outside and he eats a fucking green worm.
Oh,
and then, of course, like...
By the way, you're explaining an acid trip. I don't know.
100%. I just really think that I grew up with stuff like that. And it turned out amazing.
And then, generations before us, they had Alice in Wonderland.
Made me a better person.
Children need to be fucking freaked out by something.
You know what I realized what it is? I'm funny because I'm fucked up, and that's funny.
Yeah,
there's so many things that
there's
just
layers
go
to
into
that fucking flavors.
There is. Kids need that. You need to be funnier.
Need that. Oh, I keep forgetting and I keep remembering, so I'm going to tell it.
Although my sister's
totally
kids aren't fucked
topic,
up, and they're actually really cool.
But I have to say it before I forget. So I listened to the Meat Eater podcast with Steven Ranella.
Yeah.
And I mentioned this before to you.
Got mad cow disease.
Everyone's got mad cow. No. So there's this organization and group called Outdoor Afro. And it's basically, it's two things. It's giving a space for people who, like, black people that grew
hunt.
Yeah, they go outside and do stuff, outdoorsy. And they kind of feel like they don't have a community, a lot of them. And this is a good opportunity for that, or people that are interested in that can go there. And it's not just for black people, it's for everyone. But it's like, okay, there is a space for you to, because some people feel uncomfortable. Like some people just grow up in it. If you grow up in the South, you grew up shooting, you grew up hunting. And a lot of black people live in the South.
Yeah.
A lot of black people do outdoor stuff, but they don't talk about it, or they don't feel like there's a community like there is with a lot of like white communities, and because you can go to any hunting store, it's full of fucking white dudes,
Yeah.
And it could feel unwelcoming, even not in like a like people are intentionally just, you don't see people that look like you and you don't feel like you belong, And this is a good thing that this person started. Her name's... What's her name?
I don't know.
Oh, her name's Rue... Where's my stomach?
I thought it was cricket.
Rue Map? She has a crazy name.
I don't know.
Anyways, go on social media, look up Outdoor Afro. It's absolutely great. And they planned to do this podcast like a year ago, and it just kept getting delayed. And now it's like, it seems like a real prevalent thing.
Oh, nice. They're actually going to do it.
Yeah, they're part of the community, and
Obama
it's really
and
cool. It's really cool. It's good
fucking
shit.
Michelle Obama and
No, what happened?
President Obama, they did a podcast.
They did?
Yeah.
What?
It's really cute. Yeah, they're like sitting in their living room talking. And it's like a
their
podcast.
their own podcast?
Their own podcast.
Oh,
It's life-changing.
that's kind of cool.
I know, it is kind of cool. I actually really want to listen to it.
I didn't agree with everything Obama did, but he was fucking the best speaker as a president.
That's the thing. He just addressed that. He made me feel calm, and I think I missed that. I feel
That's
like
a good leader.
I feel like I took advantage of feeling calm.
Yeah.
And now
Put you
I
at
feel
ease.
like I'm thrown into chaos. And you know what I looked up today? This is sad. I'll tell you what I looked up.
Yeah.
I looked up, what does Joe Biden whisper in girls' ears? Because he always like
Yeah, I know.
And I was like,
I
what
know.
does he say? Like, I want to know. Why does no one ever say what he says? And then that brought up a whole thing that was like, Trump's a creep. And there's like,
What the
Trump's a
fuck?
creep